Danny Lightning here, and today we're going to show you guys how to build a robot on Worobots Frontiers. Now, of course, you have to have the parts, and unfortunately, the build process is a little bit complicated and confusing. But if you look over here on the right-hand side where my mouse is going around, you're going to see the little plus button. So we have an empty hanger slot. We're going to go ahead and just click on that. Now you come into this menu, you're going to see Factory, which is going to show you all the factory robots you have. But let's just say you don't have any factory robots, but you got a bunch of parts. Now you're going to come over here where my mouse is going around and click on what says custom. So click on that. So now what we want to do is come over here where my mouse is going around, hit build a new robot. And what we're going to do is go ahead and click on chassis. So it's going to show us all the parts we have. Now the ones with the little orange thing here are the ones that are in use. So right now I've got some phantom legs. So I'm going to click on that and then I'm going to hit back. So that installed the legs. We're going to go find our shoulder. So right now I have a phantom shoulder. We'll hit back. We'll go ahead and choose our torso. I got a phantom torso. Let's hit back. Let's go ahead and choose our left shoulder. All right, phantom. So as long as you have parts, this is really all there is to it to building a robot. Now, one thing you really got to think about though is, unfortunately, there are weight limits and there are energy limits. So each part has either a weight and or energy limit. Some have both. And if you go over, then you're going to have some problems fitting this, that, and the other thing. For example, if you're overweight on your weapons and everything else, or over energy on your weapons, then you won't be able to install any of the abilities. We'll talk about that in just a second. But if you don't go over on weight, then you can put pretty much everything you want on there. I'm just going to go ahead and grab a random pilot. Why not? And look, we'll put our weapons on there. So there we go. Ba-bam. Now our robot's pretty much built. So right now we're at 43 and 45 on the weight and energy. All right. If you look over here, you're going to see I got 41 out of 43 and 33 out of 45. So that means we have some spots left open. Unfortunately, my webcam is covering those stats and I just lost connection to the game servers. I can't get back onto the game to screenshot. It looks like the game might be down for a few hours. So that was right underneath my webcam. You guys will be able to find it, no problem. So right where my webcam was, that's where those stats were. Now, if I were to put some more powerful weapons on there, unfortunately, that would cause me some problems for weight and possibly for energy. So if I go over here, I can select one of the two abilities that I have available. Let's just go ahead and grab that one. If I hit gear cycle, I'll go ahead and grab that one. And now our robot is 100% built. So when you're in this menu right here, you just click on the robot you want to add to your hanger. And down at the bottom, you're going to see you can hit the space button or just click that and add to hanger. And now that robot's in your hanger. And that's really about all there is to it for building robots. Now, if you're wondering how to get parts, if you go to the store, you're going to see different parts for sale all the time. Like right now, I can get a Lancelot shoulder or a Tyr shoulder. So as you play the game, you're going to earn these resources, and then you can buy parts and weapons and abilities and everything else. Or you can come down to the daily deals and, get some of this stuff. But there's always a bunch of different stuff available. I think every 24 hours this refreshes. But you should be able to get the parts and weapons just by playing the game. You just earn your resources, put some time into the game, grind a little bit, and next thing you know, you'll have all kinds of stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it for the build process. It's actually pretty simple once you figure it out, but it can be very confusing before you know what you're doing. So bottom line is, that's the Worobots build process right there. So that's just a quick little tutorial. I apologize that my webcam was covering the screen, but it looks like the game is going to be down for maintenance for a few or maybe several hours, so I can't log back on to screenshot that. But if you want to see the energy limits and the weight limits, it's right underneath where my webcam was on that screen to show you the stats. But quite a few people have told me they can't figure out how to build a robot, or they dismantled the robot and now there's an empty hanger slot and they can't figure out how to find their robot or build one or get one back in there. So hopefully this little quick tutorial was helpful. It was really just to show you guys how to get a robot in there. I find this process is very confusing. You click on your hanger slot and it takes you into the factory robots. And if you don't have any factory robots, then you got to find the custom robot tab and click on that. And honestly, there's too many steps there. That should all be on one screen. It should be a little more straightforward. that's a very confusing interface, right? That's not very user friendly. That's not super intuitive. It's kind of a messy, just too much going on, way too many steps. So hopefully they clean that up one of these days and make it easier for people to figure out how to build robots and get them in their hangar. That is definitely not ideal for, somebody to do. Another thing is, I found out if you want to change your name in the game, I guess you have to log on to the War Robots Frontiers website. You can't even change your name in game, at least not on PC. I don't know if you can on like Xbox or PlayStation, but on the PC, I asked the devs about it, or somebody who works there or whatever, and they said, oh yeah, you got to log on to our website to change your name. That's crazy. You should be able to do everything you need to do in game. You shouldn't have to log on to somebody's website to make changes or anything else. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. So hopefully they fix some of this stuff up, but it is a really fun, really cool game. But anyways, that's pretty much how you build up a robot. Again, I apologize. I'm not going to wait 2 or 3 hours to finish this video just so I can get a screenshot of those stats. But like I said, it's right under where my webcam was. You'll be able to find it very easily. You'll see the energy and the weight limits in that stat screen or whatever. All right, thanks for watching. Lining out. Have a great day. We will catch you next time. See ya. Huge shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much for the extra support. It really helps this channel keep running and bringing you videos just like this. If you check out the pinned comment or the video's description, you'll see my affiliate links where you can get some really amazing stuff, from lighting, cameras, microphones, stuff for your kitchen, stuff to make your room look cool, and all kinds of amazing stuff. And if you enjoyed this video, maybe watch one of these other videos that are just about to pop up on the screen here in just a second. Thank you so much for watching. You guys and gals are amazing. Lining out. Have a wonderful day, and we will catch you next time. See ya.